So at the moment, you've got the fox, and this is dealing with somebody who's very cunning, very sly. This could be a gentleman, a person that you're dealing with. So you have just recently met this person, but they're saying things that you want to hear, but they've got a hidden agenda. So just be aware of that, you don't believe everything that they say. They might not be upfront with you, and they might not be telling you the truth. They might have offered you some kind of gift, and that has made you feel very happy, or they might be, showering you with a lot of compliments and making you feel on top of the world, but they have a hidden agenda, so just watch out for that. They're pretty sly. And they might even be offering you love as well. And you might be feeling as though you're falling in love with this person. But it's good to actually investigate and, don't be too naive about the situation. Make sure you're seeing or looking for anything that is hidden, any hidden truths that might emerge, that might make you, might be detrimental to you. So they might be hiding something. So just be aware that they could be manipulating you as well with this fox card. You were pretty depressed in the past, and maybe this person has come into your arena and has made you feel very, very important, very special. But just be aware that they could have some hidden agenda as well. Now, there's some news coming in for you, some kind of good news coming in for you. Or maybe this person is sending you some kind of message as well, some kind of... but it looks like this is coming in from outside of the relationship. So it looks like there's some kind of good news coming in for you. But it means that you're going to have to make some kind of decision as well. With this news coming in, with this revelation coming in, with this information coming in, there's a decision that you will need to make about what to do next, which pathway for you that you will need to be following. So although you might be falling in love with this person, just be aware that there could be, something hidden, some kind of hidden agenda. So those are the energies for those 2 weeks. So this is the Jane Austen Tarot, and I will be using that for the main read. So you've got the Maiden of Quills over here. So there's, if this spending a lot of time, with yourself, maybe focusing on your career, focusing on your work. You are very engrossed in it. Whatever you're doing is very creative as well. You're, in a stage of manifesting, if you like, with this card. And, you're focusing a lot and enjoying it. That is the most important thing. And you're being very creative as well. And people are recognizing your creativity. So you're very focused on what you're doing at the moment. And like I said, spending a lot of time by yourself and, producing something that is really beautiful as well with this Maiden of Quills. So you've got the Nine of Coins over here, and it's crossed by the Two of Coins. So the Nine of Coins, being very independent, having your own resources, having your own money, relaxing, enjoying yourself, enjoying spending your money, enjoying, you are self-made, somebody that's very independent, and you are now sitting back and relaxing after all that hard work, because it took a lot of hard work to get you to this place, and now you're sitting back and relaxing and enjoying that, and enjoying your independence as well, and people recognize that as well. So you're quite comfortable right now. Now, there could be somebody that you're interested in your workplace, somebody that you're working with, and you're maybe needing to make a decision about whether or not to pursue this relationship. Because the two is always about choices and choosing about whether or not you want to. Maybe this person has made some kind of offer to you, maybe asked you out, and you're trying to decide whether or not you want to accept that offer. So in the past, you've got the Sun card over here, and this is, being involved in relationships with people. So you have been meeting a lot of people, getting to know a lot of people. And, the Sun card is your card. So people are seeing you as being, very dynamic, very enlightened, somebody that's very enthusiastic, very attractive. And this is how you are shining in front of people. And this has been going on like for the last year, where people are very interested in you. So you might have had multiple offers, meeting a lot of people, going out on a lot of dates, or, going out with a lot of people, keeping your options open as well. So in the past few months, you've got the Six of Coins. You've been having a little bit of problems as far as finance goes. Maybe you've been asking for some financial assistance. Maybe you've been also asking for some, financial advice from people around you as well. So getting advice or even getting financial assistance. And that seems to be what's going on with you. This could also be a card of actually giving people financial assistance, because you have got the Nine of Pentacles over here, or the Nine of Cups over here, which is saying that you are pretty, stable as far as your finances go. So maybe you've been offering assistance to someone. I always read this card as being somebody who is getting an assistance, but this could be the reverse in your situation, where you have abundance and you are offering it to people. Maybe you're also offering advice, or you're getting advice in return. It's something where there's a give and take situation going on, sharing and giving as well. So what's in your mind? There's some kind of decision that you have to make. So it's an important decision. It might be an official decision, a legal decision, something where not all the facts are revealed, because this woman is wearing a veil over here, and you've been asking for some advice. So this could be a card where you are receiving advice from somebody rather than financial assistance here. And here you are asking for advice from people around you about what to do in this particular situation. It might well be a legal situation, because it's the Two of Quills, and that usually involves legalities or something official that you have to make a decision on. It's an important decision because it is worrying you. So going into the future, you've got the Lady of Candlesticks, and this is your card. So this is the card that rules Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and it seems like you're going to get some kind of information. Now, this is usually a positive card, so this information is something that you need to proceed forward. It's like almost missing information that you are required to move forward and give you that power. So you could be, you could be getting a promotion with this card, because the candlesticks or the rods rules enterprises or projects at work. This could be news about work, getting a promotion, getting into a higher position of authority. So getting, accolades. It could be, getting recognition as well. So giving you a lot more power, whatever this information is that is coming. And it means that, you're waiting for that information to come in order for you to make some kind of decision. And it seems that you receive that information as well. So this is generally positive. And, it gives you a lot more power. It puts you back into the power and puts you back into the driving seat again. So it looks like there is a new project, because you're going to be starting something new, a new enterprise. Now, this is about projects. This is about work. This is about energy. This could also be about starting a new sexual relationship with somebody as well, because the Ace of Rods is about having it is about the physical aspects of relationships, the sexuality of relationships. So there could be some kind of new relationship coming in for you that may start off as being a very sexual relationship initially. Now, what's going on around you? People see you as a person who's really, 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 really busy. So you have lots of things that you get up to. So you do a lot of work. You're involved in a lot of projects. You can see this person doing many, many things. You're multi-skilled and multi-talented, and you do a lot of things with your time. And you're a very, very busy person, and that's how people see you. Maybe a person who doesn't even seem to have time for a relationship, because this woman's doing everything by herself here. There doesn't seem to be a partner within this. So you might be very, very busy, and this is the reason why you haven't gotten yourself into any kind of stable relationship. And maybe that's why the person that you're going to probably meet is going to be somebody at work. But you're deciding whether or not you have the time to even invest in that relationship, because you're always so busy. So you have a choice that you have to make. So you're worried about what decision to make. And it's probably about whether or not to accept this relationship, because this person's got a picture of a couple within this photograph over here. So you're trying to make a decision about whether or not to pursue this particular offer or this relationship that has presented itself to you. Especially since you might be getting some kind of news involving a new project or a new enterprise that you have to take. So maybe what you start off with initially is something sexual or something that's very physically based, as opposed to, starting off on, a very emotional relationship. But it seems like with this Ace of Candlesticks, you are the one in the driving seat. You are the one that is calling the shots as far as a new relationship that begins. So with the Seven of Candlesticks over here, you're defending yourself in any kind of situation. So if you're facing people that are giving you problems, you're showing them the door. and not very politely, I might add, because this woman is telling that woman to get out of the situation. So if anybody's giving you any grief in your life, you seem to be telling them, to take a hike, to walk, because you don't seem to, want to put up with anything that anybody's got to say. You're standing up for yourself. You've got the Hierophant over here, so you might be doing some kind of work that involves teaching, giving advice, mentoring people. Oh, you were certainly in a position where you're center stage and a lot of people are listening to your advice. You can see there's a lot of people over here, and it's something very intellectual because they're all wearing hats, and this is about, the intellect. So whatever you're doing, you're giving out information, you're mentoring people, and it's information that people really want to hear. So you seem to be very, very focused on your work, but you also seem to be very much in the spotlight. And you can see here again with the Knight of Coins, you seem to have put relationships on the back burner, and you focused on your career pathway and focusing on your stability. Maybe you want to buy a new house, moving to some place that is better for you, a bigger place, but it seems like you are trying to earn or climb up that career ladder in order for you to get financial stability. Now, it also could be that you might be meeting somebody, because this is the Knight of Coins. An earth sign person might be entering into your arena. They might be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo person that might come in, and they might be somebody that you're interested in. So this person that you are meeting in this work situation here might well be this Knight of Coins, and they might be somebody that offers you that stability that you are looking for. So this might be a person that is coming into your arena. They're very slow moving, so they might not be making very quick moves, and they might be taking their time to even make an offer or put an offer to you. So in the meantime, it seems like you're focusing mostly on your career at the moment and getting your promotions. This looks like it might be a promotion for you and into a leadership position. So while this person is taking their time to make their mind up, because the Knight of Coins is very, very slow, you seem to be focusing more on your work situation. It might end up being something, maybe starting a new project as well, as far as your work situation goes. Or this, like I said, could be a sexual relationship starting. So it seems like you are focused more on work. There's some kind of choice or some kind of decision you have to make. Maybe it is a decision about love, or it could well be a legal decision that you have to make, because this is the Two of Coins. But you certainly are trying to make a decision about whether or not to start a new relationship as well, or even take on a new job, because the Two of Coins is about work as well. But since this is a love read, this is probably a new relationship that you have to make a decision of, on whether or not you want to pursue it, or whether or not you even have the time to pursue it, because you seem to be so busy at this particular moment. There's a lot of focus on money and earning in this relationship, and it seems like, in this spread, so there's a lot of focus on money in the spread rather than relationships. So it seems like you're deciding, your decision seems to be about whether or not you should be pursuing something that distracts you from your work, or whether you want to go for your work. But there seems to be somebody that is coming in with this Knight of Coins, albeit very slow, but they are coming in, and they seem to be offering stability as well. So this is the Archangel Power Tarot, and you've got the Ace of Gabriel. This is the beginning also, like the Ace of Candlesticks. A gift of passion, opportunity, or inspiration, a chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. So this is a lot of power in your hands, and this is the power of her fire sign coming into your hand. So you are the one that is taking charge. Like I said, this could also be the beginning of a sexual relationship with this Ace of Wands, something starting new. Now the Empress is showing abundance, and it's time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded, luxurious and abundant resources. So you're getting everything that you need to be comfortable. This is a card ruled by Venus, so it brings in a lot of wealth, a lot of luck, a lot of money, and a lot of independence as well. And it allows you to be very practical in managing your resources as well. So you're getting there as far as your resources are concerned, and you're getting new projects, starting new things, so beginning new cycles, and beginning it with prospect of being very successful. Then you've got the Two of Gabriel over here. Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people who share your vision. So it looks like with the Two of Gabriel, there seems to be some kind of relationship coming in. It may start off as a friendship and then progress to something stronger. So it might start off, not as something very deep, but it's going to be something very exciting. And this is what you're going to start off with. This card also shows that whatever is coming in is very exciting. you know, it's very challenging and exciting and something that you enjoy. And it might end up progressing to something beyond that. So an important relationship entering your life soon, and you know, you need to make a decision about how much of time you want to spend with that relationship versus how much of time you need to spend with your work. So that seems to be the dilemma that is coming through in these cards. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Leave me some comments if it has. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.